Going live. You're live. Hello, everyone. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
A great, big, massive, bloody welcome to you. Thank you for coming joining us on yet another of our Sunday lives in the kitchen. The last one of these we didn't actually do anything, did we? Because it was the end of January.
Yes,
So
it was our wrap up.
It was like a chat. But today we thought we would work with Tempeh and show you at the bare minimum how to do tempeh bacon and tempeh ribs. So we thought that'd be quite fun. But first of all, I want to give a couple of shout outs. So I want to say a massive thank you to Victoria, Tom and Victoria,
yes,
who messaged us on Facebook and said, get a new cooker in your Amazon playlist now so that we can buy it for you so you can have a brew on us. And then there's some way to make a brew when we come and visit you at some point.
Awesome.
Which we thought was wonderful of them. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you to Siobhan for all she does, but she's going to stop now or she's going to get a slapped hand.
Yeah.
She knows that.
Slapped wrist.
Slap wrist. I'll hug you after when there's no COVID around. But I want to give a shout out today to Amy, Gina, and they've got a dog called Blanket. Gina, you are Amy's angel. And she wanted me to give you a shout out and say thank you for all you do for her and all you do for each other. Lots of love to you both. Right. Fun time. So we've got a brew.
We've got a brew.
We've got us tempeh.
Whilst people are arriving, because not everybody is here immediately, at the strike of 3. And we get that. We understand that. We know how this works. Mm-hmm. Shout out to those of you that were here at the strike of 3 or near us, damn it. Sian, Ashley, and Kat, Bangkok, Karen, Joanna.
Hey, Karen, not seen you for ages. Hiya, love.
Siobhan, of course. Anna, Alice, Deneen, yes.
Anne Marie.
And Tammy, all the way from Georgia in the US.
Well, hi there, Tammy.
First live. Fabulous. Thank you for being here, everyone that's here, all 89 in the house right now.
And Harrod's Live, us 3 vegans, Helen Hawley, and our fabulous moderators, Kelly, Braingirl, and I think Leanne, although I don't know if Leanne's here today.
Yes.
But Leanne was helping me on when I did the random live the other day where I upgraded my makeup box. It was a good live, but we had an horrible homophobe.
Oh, yeah.
He was horrible.
Oh, damaged people.
He weren't horrible. He was just, that's just it. Hurt people.
Yeah, that's it.
Felt bad for him, really. Any road, tempeh. Don't lose your temper with it.
While you're having that sip of coffee, before we dive straight in, I'll just give a very quick shout out. Sharon's asked to Mark, whose birthday was yesterday. So happy belated birthday, Mark. So there you go. Before we dive into the tempeh.
Oh, let's sing it for him.
Shall we? It's belated. Is that all right?
Of course it is.
Go on then.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you. And many more. There you go.
There we go.
Now, tempeh is very cheap. You get 395 grams at Wing Yip. If you've got a Chinese supermarket anywhere near where you live and you like things like tofu and tempeh, go there to buy them. A lot of people ask whenever we do a Wing Yip video, and I should remember to mention it every time, but I don't. But a lot of people ask, have you got to be a member? We used to think that before Lee told us that you didn't have to be a member.
Yes, because we thought it was like a massive sort of cash and carry type place.
Like Costco. But Wing Yip, with branches in Manchester, Birmingham and London, it's a Chinese Oriental supermarket. So outside, their words, not mine. And no, you can just walk in like any supermarket. 600 grams of tofu for £1.30. 395 grams of tempeh for less than £2. So what's good about tempeh? Why is it an important food to eat? Well,
Why is it an important food to eat, Paul?
Because it's fermented. Oh, thank you, Mark.
Oh, cheers, Mark. Thank you so much. Bless you.
It's fermented food, and fermented foods are incredibly good for your digestion in moderation, of course. Now, even when you cook this, it's still a fermented food. Tempeh is basically soya beans fermented into a block. So it's like for some of us that would be put off by, have you heard of natto? Natto is the fermented soya beans that are slimy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like the safe version of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
So, and I have to be honest, when I first did, Joan's just saying there she doesn't live near Wing Yip. If you, Joan, and anyone out there, if you type in like, we live in Oldham, so I would type Manchester because it's the nearest biggest city.
Yeah.
So I would type in Google, Manchester Chinese supermarket. And if I do that, not only Wing Yip comes up, there's loads.
Yeah.
So type in your area into Google and then Chinese supermarket. I guarantee there will be one in a town near enough for you to get to that will have are you ready? Plethora of things for you to buy.
Yeah, guaranteed. And then all you've got to do is kind of get over the anxiety of actually going to a new place, because I think for most people, particularly if it's a big place and it's full of stuff that you're not that familiar with, it's a combination of excitement and anxiety at the same time. It's a bit like, can be a bit daunting, but dive in. Like we've said before in our Wing Yip vlogs, it's great.
Yeah, Sarah, good point, my darling. Thank you, because I have actually shown it on our Sainsbury's vlogs. A lot of supermarkets do tempeh now. So even Sainsbury's have started to do it. It's more pricey. You're not going to get a almost 400 gram block for a couple of quid.
No.
But if you want to get something smaller in case you don't like it. So anyway, as I was going to say, who inspired me to do tempeh bacon? Gemma Herbivore, Hench Herbivore's gorgeous missus, on Instagram. Good few months ago, and I didn't follow her recipe or method directly, but she gave me the idea, because I was like, all she did was slice it really thin, marinate it in whatever flavors, and I thought I'll try that.
Yeah,
because we tried it and it worked. I've done it a few times since, and then because I didn't want to do the full block as bacon, I did a bit as ribs. We'll get down to that.
We'll get to that in a second. We will. We'll get to all of that. I want to just pick up on Angharad's life. She says, today is my mum and dad's wedding anniversary. So that's nice.
Oh,
that's really nice.
Happy anniversary, Linda and Ian.
Happy anniversary indeed. And must also pick up on Can't Stop Lying. Thank you so much for reminding me so soon. 148 watching and only 62 likes. So if you would be so glorious as to just pop out of the chat for a second, give us a thumbs up. As we always say, helps us with YouTube, helps us with the YouTube robots, and it means that our down-to-earth, wholesome veganism can reach the masses.
So many of you just lately have been commenting on our vlogs and saying, using the word wholesome, whether this is a really wholesome vlog or this is a really wholesome channel, and that's so lovely to read, because YouTube is also unfortunately still full of drama, and we have nothing to do with it.
No, we're not here for that. No one's here for that. And Thingy's just pointed out, Angie pointed out, of course, Wing Yip do online as well.
Yes.
So that's always an option, potentially, for some or many.
Yeah.
So much chat going on. I'm loving it.
Right. I'm going to get me board and I'm going to start. I'll show these two. So I know. Do it in order, Paul.
Is tempeh a dry grocery product in the aisle or a chilled product?
Chilled, frozen usually.
Usually frozen.
You can buy it chilled and frozen. The one that we get from Wingip is frozen. So if you check one of our Wingip videos, we usually show you where it is, but it's with all the vegetarian and vegan TKC brand stuff.
Thank you for everyone for the thumbs up. Thank you, Deneen, for smashing the thumbs up button right at the start, before it started. Thank you all.
Thank you for the days, those endless days, those days you gave me.
Oh, thank you, Kelly, for the reminder. Yes. Question marks always help us to identify questions, although the chat is always thick and fast. So if we do miss anything, we will try and catch up. Non-food related question, but Siobhan asks, Paul and Jason, help me and Katie pick my next hair colour. We can't decide between purple or bright pink.
Why don't you do half and half?
Ah. Half purple, half bright pink. That might be really nice, actually.
Or even like pink on top and purple underneath at the back, if you've got any length to your hair.
So when you do that with your hair, it kind of comes through. You can kind of see the colours underneath. Oh, there you go. Options.
Right.
Options.
So I'm slicing this with a mandolin.
I'll just give you a quick looky. Looky.
I'm slicing this with the mandolin into slices about thick. I've got it on the thickest setting, and I'm just going to lay these out on a baking tray. You can do them really, really thin, and they get really, really crispy. But we like a bit more of a chew to them, don't we, Jay?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they're nice, really crispy. Don't get me wrong, but we just like a bit more of a chew to them. What's this?
Victoria says, when the mandolin comes out, I have to cover my eyes.
Don't worry, my fingers aren't going anywhere near it.
We can see. And Angie, yes, of course we can. Hello, Delilah. Thank you for watching. There we go.
So, it's got a funny smell. A little bit kind of yeasty. A tiny bit yeasty.
Ever so slightly. Sam's Vegan Eats. Where's the mandolin from? Can you remember?
This particular one's from Betterware. I've had it bloody years, but
Betterware.
We've actually got one in our Amazon store, which is always linked in the description of all our videos. We have two store lists. We've got one Gadget and Goods and one specifically for vlogging, for vloggers. Right. Okay, so that's the bacon, and I've got the oven preheating. What we're going to do now is make the marinade that we're going to paint.
Oh, of course.
These with to get the flavour in there.
For anyone that's new to the channel, by the way, if you're here, I should probably just let you know, I don't cook, so I'm kind of the third wheel here, providing moral support, and also trying to keep an eye on the chat as well, whilst Paul is doing his thing. In case any of you are sitting there thinking, well, what does Jason do in the kitchen? Not very much.
You clean up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be using liquid smoke. This is for the bacon. Although I'm going to be using this for the barbecue ribs as well, but a different mix. So I'm going to go a good squirt of liquid smoke in there. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid aminos in there, which is more like a kind of umami soy saucy flavour.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put a good shake of smoked paprika in there as well.
Thank you, Jessica. And thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. We're getting there. We're getting close to the balancing point.
Right.
Oh, that's nice. Helen is going to be a grandma. Daughter Annie is having a baby. Well, congratulations, Helen. That's fabulous.
And I'm hoping, no pressure though, Helen. I'm not saying this to pressure you, but I'm hoping Helen's going to do a Skype story with me at some point soon to talk about her own vegan journey and her art, which is incredible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Art Design on Facebook and Instagram. And you should check out her work.
Oh.
So I've got liquid smoke. It's very liquid. It's literally liquid smoke, liquid aminos, and smoked paprika. And I'm just going to paint like I'm an artist.
It's nice, yeah. What's in liquid aminos? Is it soy sauce?
It's like a soy sauce.
Yeah.
It's a multi-purpose seasoning from soy protein, so it's a natural soy sauce alternative. So right there on the bottle.
It's kind of one of those classic bottles that should be in every vegan's cupboard, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just because it's very handy to kind of throw into a gravy or a sauce or for a marinade.
Pumpkin Girl, that's lovely. Hi guys, I've only been watching you a few weeks, but I already think of you both as friends and not just YouTubers.
Well, good. Thank you, because that's honestly our aim.
Yes.
We're all one people on this planet, aren't we?
Thanks for a down-to-earth channel, Nancy from Northern California.
Well, hello, Nancy.
Thank you. That's a lovely thing to say. And yeah, that's kind of how we like things, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm just painting my bacon.
Thank you for joining us, Stacey.
What did you do today, Paul and Jason? Well, I painted some bacon.
Oh, Sarah says, I finally found some tahini in Sainsbury's, kept missing it. Thank goodness you said where the spices are, Paul. Just looking for a glass tub so I can make hummus now.
Oh, amazing.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Doesn't have to go in a glass tub, by the way, just it keeps better in a glass tub.
ASMR pillow. Paul and his liquid smoke is like Bob Ross painting with his liquid white.
ASMR pillow, you were the only one that noticed before we kept changing the thumbnail. We did the first one smiley instead of like the standard one we use for Sundays in the kitchen. We did the first one smiling and I was like, no, that don't go with title. You know, don't lose your temper.
Lauren makes an interesting point.
Send these over now.
We like a splash of maple syrup in the spice mix. Just a thought.
Yes. Well, this is the thing. You can make any spice mix you want. And add whatever you have. We got any maple syrup? We have, you know.
Have we?
In fridge. Get it out and I'll paint to the side with maple.
Okay.
That bleeding Lauren in a gob. Can you see it? It's up there on top. Glass bottle.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Date syrup.
No. Further back.
Oh.
Can you not find it?
No.
Let Paul look.
Bet I'm just doing a bloke look. I bet that's the problem.
Chatter folk. I
will do. See what's going on. Claire, hey up, sorry I'm late to the party. Just been to Aldi, been checking out the vegan range, been planting chili seeds today with my son Max. I'm starving watching this.
Oh, we've just ordered some chili seeds. Is it in it? Oh, it's here.
So I actually did look properly.
You did. Yeah, good call, Lauren, you filth.
Nice one. Tammy's on the same page with that as well.
What?
Adding the maple. Yeah. I suppose it's worth mentioning at this point because I've been watched a lot of vegan YouTube videos over the years. I think it's fair to say that the liquid smoke is acquired and also you can use too much of it. That much I do know.
Yes.
So if you've not really experienced or used liquid smoke before, then that's something to be perhaps slightly cautious of. It's fair to say.
Thank you for the days. Those endless days, those days you gave me. Oh, can we say thanks to Auntie Pearl as well for veg?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Auntie Pearl. Got a massive bag of veg the other day. Potatoes, cauliflowers, onions, a few other bits and bobs. I think some cabbage, red cabbage in there. Yeah, thank you so much. Fabulous.
Straight after we've done this today, by the way, we're making a recipe video.
We are.
I know a lot of people won't need it as a recipe video, but because we had such good feedback when we had the roasted veg wraps with the peanut chili sauce, I thought, well, I might as well make it into it'll be a short recipe video, but it's a recipe video all the same.
That's always fun. And we've got the lights out, and we've got the, the easy enough to get the camera set up, so it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Certainly would.
Frank says, why has Paul only got the nail of his little finger painted? Is it to represent something?
The 2 out of 10 men who get testicular cancer. So make sure you check.
Check your balls. Simple as. Will and Chris say the community garden centre looked amazing.
Oh, Will and Chris, it's such a lovely place. I could have spent all day there. Could have had lunch there. We're going back on Friday. One of you lovely subscribers sent us a donation on PayPal last night and said, get yourself one of those goji bushes on me. So we'll be doing that, and we'll be getting some a red currant bush, 2 blueberry bushes. Oh, Lauren, by the way, can they just be the same type of blueberry bush, or does it have to be a different kind? Because a few people have mentioned this pollination thing now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, thank you, Kelly, by the way. Kelly was on it with the 2 in 10. She was on it, answering Frank.
There we go. So that's all painted up now on both sides. As you saw, I added maple for the other side, and I'm going to get this in the oven. And I might turn it down a bit as well, actually, Jay, so it's slow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. As Mum would say, it's a keen oven. Hi, Mum.
Just turn it down to 180.
Dad.
Hi, Mum and Dad.
Love yous.
Love you. Your barn pots. Oh, they tried the Chicago Town stuffed crust. Is it Chicago Town?
Yeah, the Chicago Town stuffed crust vegan pizza.
They loved it.
Yeah. It's probably still my favourite, although Zzz's is close call.
Right, now we're going to do some ribs.
Interesting question from I Love Birds. I think it's going to fluctuate. How many times a week do you plan to visit work on your allotment? I think that is a very interesting question. At the moment, we said in our vlog that went up yesterday, it's kind of 2-pronged at the moment. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to do down there, but we've also got some planting that we need to do here at home as well.
Yeah, we've just brought these home to start off our tomato seeds. Mr. Fothergill's, and so I've got two kinds of cherry tomato, both different, and 1 big tomato. And we've just ordered some chilies today, like I said.
Yeah, so I think average at the moment is probably going to be maybe twice a week. We're popping down there, but it's going to ramp up, and it's going to probably ramp up pretty quickly once we get into March and April.
Yeah, definitely.
At the moment, it's sorting the land and getting stuff planted. Yeah. Oh, lots of interesting questions. Chantal says, could smoked paprika be used instead of liquid smoke?
There's smoked paprika in this, love. Liquid smoke and smoked paprika. You could, I suppose, just use the thing is, you can use whatever you want, whatever your tastes are. So if you like a maple smoky, you could use maple syrup, a little bit of soy sauce, smoked paprika, and try that. Maybe give it a taste test before you paint it on your bacon, because you might think, oh, it needs more salt, or it needs it in black pepper, or oh, onion powder would go well in there, or garlic powder might go well in there. You do you, boo.
Yeah. Where did you get our liquid smoke from? You remember? Did you order it online?
This one was either Amazon or Holland and Barrett.
Liquid smoke, Sarah, Amazon or Holland and Barrett?
It is in our Amazon store. Right, I'm going to cut some ribs, and I'm going to cut these quite thick.
Yes.
And you'll see why in a minute. Now, we've got 3 sauces to try with these ribs. 2 are shop bought. One I'm going to make right here.
This was defrosted from frozen, wasn't it? It was
yes,
frozen, yeah.
I took it out of the freezer last night.
Helen's asked. So there you go, Helen. Imran, hey you guys! Thank you for being here, Imran.
Hi, love.
Always nice. Always nice to see you and hear you. Good sir.
Right. Now then, how do I make these into ribs? I'm going to show you. This is only my way of doing it. There's lots of other ways, I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
This is my way. So what I do is I get one of my slabs of tempeh. I put the wooden spoon handle on and I press down. And I do that again a little bit further along. Just so I get that shape.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Scoring, if you will. Kind of.
But then I also do the other side.
Oh. Oh.
Now, these are going to go in the air fryer before any sauce goes on them.
I do remember you saying that, yeah.
Because the first time I did them in the sauce and they were too soft. So I want to try and get them a bit firmer before the sauces.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 2 different barbecue store-bought sauces to make, to try, but I'm also going to whip one up.
Oh, Leanne, our new favourite pizza is the Chicago Town Cheeseburger Pizza. Oh my God, they're great. Not had a chance to try that one yet, Leanne. Oh, Bev, bless you. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, lovelies, so looking forward to vegan camp out. Hope to share a pint with y'all.
Oh, we better bloody have to, Bev. I'm going to be so mad if we don't.
Oh, I can visualise it in my head right now. I really can. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. It's looking promising, though. It's all looking quite promising at the moment. So let's try and remain optimistic and hope for the best. Hey, guess what? I'm going to ask. Guess what I'm going to ask while he's just doing that? Give us a thumbs up. 193 in the house and 122 thumbs up. Pop out of the chat for a second if you're enjoying the live stream. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated.
Right, I'm going to get these in the air fryer to try and firm them up a bit.
Nice. What are you doing with these 2 end pieces? They're just going in with them.
I don't know.
Well, you may as well chuck them in if they'll fit.
Suppose.
Pumpkin Girl says, Paul, did you teach yourself how to cook or learn from someone else?
I've kind of a bit of both, really.
Bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of both, really. Excuse me. I used to watch a lot of cooking shows, and when we excuse me, when we were veggie, I came up with a lot of things based on taste. That's usually the thing with me. It's like the peanut chili sauce, for example, that we're going to be using in the recipe vlog we film after this today. That was an invention to go with our Chinese fake-away meal that we have. But then I was like, oh, just one day out of the blue, I was like, I've got a feeling this will go gorgeous with roasted veggies. And then we had them on wraps and we were like, yep, it's amazing. So it's all, you know, it's just like coming up with little things and then thinking, I could use this on this and this and this, you know, so on. So the 2 store-bought barbecue sauces that we got today to try are the spicy and smoky barbecue sauce from Sainsbury's, clearly marked vegan, £1.20, and the Korean barbecue sauce, which is on offer at the moment for £1, and again, clearly marked vegan. So we thought, well, we'll get them too, because not everybody has all the ingredients in to whip up their own sauce. So we thought, well, we'll try these for you and let you know what these are like. And I will also whip one up and we'll see what that one's like.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Deb O, new to your channel, love you. Well, thank you very much, Deb O, and thank you for being here today on our live stream. Thank you, everyone. Kathleen, thank you so much for the super chat.
We do a live stream every week, by the way. Always same order, Saturday, Friday, Sunday.
Saturday, Friday, Sunday.
So today's Sunday, so next week is Saturday, and it will be mukbang at 9 o'clock in the evening, which is an eating show done the proper way, where we have our dinner with you and we chat.
Yes.
We don't shove our stuff in our faces until we're sick.
If I have
That's
my...
not what
That's not what we're about, and that's not...
That's not what mukbang
No, it
is.
isn't. It isn't. If I have my way... Sorry, I just spotted a cat out the window jumping in the air. It was Alfie's sister. If I have my way, next weekend, one of the pizzas that we eat is going to be very, very, very spicy. Angela, thank you for the super chat. Just for cheering me up. The combustible kettle in the shed image still makes me laugh. Glad you have a new stove now.
I really wish we'd have carried on filming that bit, but Jason stopped filming so that we could like work out what the hell was going on, because the flames continued after we turned it off.
Yeah. We joked about it afterwards, but we were stood there filming it for like a good 30 seconds, and then I think we both kind of realised that we were just stood there filming a fire. So, in our own shed.
Right,
So, yeah.
Now let's make a sauce. So we need this down.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah. You pass me them 2 things from over there, love?
Yes.
So I'm just going to make the sauce now. So again, I'm going to use a little bit of liquid smoke. Bit of liquid smoke. A bit of ketchup. Just standard old ketchup. A little bit of Dijon mustard.
Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you to everybody that's been enjoying the allotment vlogs, by the way, because we're thoroughly enjoying them too.
Bit of smoked paprika. I put mustard, ketchup, liquid smoke, smoked paprika. Just pass us a bit of garlic powder, Jane. Top shelf. So, yeah, that one. Thanks, babes.
Garlic granules, yes?
Yes. Or garlic powder.
Yeah. It says granules, but it's a powder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just give that a mix up. Liquid smoke, ketchup, smoked paprika, garlic powder.
Oh, it smells nice.
It's very similar to the one I made the first time.
Yeah. Whoa. Couldn't agree more, Kelly. We caught Braingirl's garden update earlier today, and it's always nice. It's always nice. Lauren inspired us last year to do what we did in the back garden.
Look at us now.
Look at us now.
The allotment.
Yeah.
Right. try them too. And I'll get these put away.
Oh, Louise and Richard. Hey Paul and Jason, please can you give a shout out to Louise and Richard? Me and my dad love watching your videos and loved the big yogurts from Sainsbury's that you recommended. Well, hello. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Louise and Richard.
And I'm glad the yogurts turned out great.
It was those, the big with the raspberry. We had them recently. We bought yellow stickered.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. 215 in the house. That's awesome. And actually, a very respectable amount of thumbs up. So thank you very, very much. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do. It helps us out massively. What we're wanting to do, and we say it quite often in our vlogs, the most important thing of all with what we do on this channel is lots and lots of people tell us that our down-to-earth approach to veganism works for them. So what we want to do is we want to spread that word. We want to get that message out there that veganism is not about pretension. It's not about bathing naked under a waterfall in the Amazon rainforest. It's simply about saving the animals, saving the planet, and being reasonably healthy along the way. There you go. I get off my soapbox now.
Sorry, love.
It's all right. Oh, Ashley, thank you. Ashley says, been binge watching you guys for weeks now. Your videos are brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Ashley. Thank you. Oh, Will and Chris, so true. I got out in the garden for the first time this year the other day and forgot how nourishing it is. Yes. Yeah, we both felt that yesterday from being at the allotment for a bit. And just even though the weather wasn't that great and it was a bit miserable, just being outdoors, pottering around, doing a few bits and bobs here and there. Leanne says, I always feel really inspired by your allotment vlogs. Then I see the state of our patch and just close the curtains, lol. You'll get there, Leanne. You'll get there. Small steps. We've had to take it easy on ourselves because otherwise we would have both just become incredibly daunted by it all. So, having a few experts to go to and having lots of comments and interest on those vlogs is always a really nice thing. Lauren, of course, is our go-to. Our friend Kerridy, Kay and Ian, down in Yelvertoft, have got a good few years of growing experience using on their allotment. And, of course, the fabulous Charles Dowding, who is proving to be an absolute gold mine of information and also very, very nice at presenting that information to us folk.
Right. So, before I pop these back in, I'm going to paint the front two, Jason.
Yeah.
With the sauce I've just made.
Okay. We can see you as well. We can kind of see you painting just off in the corner.
Cool. So this is the the sticky rib sauce I've just made. And then I'll do the standard barbecue sauce on the on the next two along.
Imran says the promise of bathing naked under a waterfall was why I got into this in the first place. One day, Imran, one day, we'll find a nice little waterfall in the Lake District somewhere when all this schmarona is over and done with, and we can all have a nice naked shower, can't we? There we go. There's a promise.
And then the Korean sauce, come on, be nice to me, on the back ones. So remember, Jason, homemade at the front,
right?
Standard in the middle, Korean at the back.
Homemade standard Korean.
Mm-hmm.
Try.
Sounds like a great title for a vlog. Some like really chill dude in Korea who's, you know, really standard with what he eats.
Yeah.
But makes it all at home.
Homemade standard Korean. Homemade standard Korean. David asks, would you be so kind as to wish my girlfriend Rosie happy birthday for tomorrow, please? Absolutely. We will say a very happy birthday to Rosie for tomorrow from us both.
Happy birthday, Rosie!
And Nicholas, yes, up and down on the soapbox, up and down. I think if it was 100% soapbox, people often tune out, don't they?
Right, they're going back in the air fryer.
Yes.
Let's have a check out this bacon. Done.
Thank you, the vegan vlogger. Really enjoying our allotment vlogs.
Bacon's done.
Yeah. Wow, that was quick. That was quick. In fact, how quick was that? Was that like 10 minutes?
Yeah, it does really quick. Now, here's a challenge for us, Bromley. I've never done this before. Let's have a try of it's cooked.
Right.
I've cooked it.
But it's not had anything done to it.
Nothing, no flavour, no anything. Just a flavour and a texture review.
Kind of what I expected.
It's actually very bland, isn't it?
It's like tofu, isn't it? It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle for flavour.
Mm-hmm. But it's a lovely firm texture.
Yeah, I really like the texture. Actually, it's good.
Nice and chewy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, there's not really any definable flavour there, is there? There's something, but I couldn't.
There's a bean texture, kind of. But I don't mind that.
Mm. Ah, a nice little update there from Jessica. We found out this week that we should get our moving date for our new house soon. Should be mid-March.
Oh, nice one.
Lovely.
Sue's got some of those glass Tupperwares.
They're amazing.
Which, amazingly, the person directly underneath you bought us ours. And they are fantastic. They've completely changed the way I work in the kitchen. What is the main reason for you guys to start an allotment? Because did you see our gardening vlogs last year where we grew stuff in pots in the kitchen? In the garden. It's an extension of that. We loved that and wanted to be able to do more, basically, and just have somewhere where we could go and spend time in nature and get our hands dirty and grow stuff and bring it home and eat it.
All that. Imran's got a great question that I'd love for us to touch on, if you're okay with that. Question: given that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is the love of the channel, is at the heart of the channel, and that I'm trying to get Lee to watch it for the first time, what makes the film so memorable for you? That's from Imran.
Leanne, have you not watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Oh, Leanne, you have to. It's not the teen movie you might think it is. It's actually, well, I mean, it is. But it's actually, it's a beautiful film. All three of them are.
Can I answer it as well?
Yeah.
I would say a couple of things about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. One, the soundtrack is amazing. Alone, just stand alone, the soundtrack is amazing. It's the first film especially. It's not just about Bill and Ted. Even though obviously they're the dominant characters and they are so lovable, the characters are so adorable and awesome. It's the adventure of them going back in time and getting all these historical figures, and every single actor that plays one of those historical figures is amazing. They absolutely nail it. There's so many beautiful, heartwarming, touching moments in that first film.
That's true.
Mozart playing piano in the piano store in the mall.
Amazing.
Genghis Khan, Abraham Lincoln. The ending to the film. Just, Leanne, watch it. Just watch it at some point. Go on. Be rude not to. I'll stop now. Sorry. Is that a good enough answer for you, Imran? Shan's still going on about the naked shower. Oh, Jessica, we can't wait. Watching TVG in our new house is the dream. Bless.
My ear's still sore, you know, from that rake.
Yeah, isn't it?
Only right there.
I've moved the rake out of the way now. It won't happen again, hopefully. Naomi, interesting question. Does the air fryer make the kitchen smell of oil like a normal fryer at all? It doesn't, does it?
No.
No, not at all. Oh, nice one, Linda. I think we might have seen that, actually, Linda. I think we saw that.
I think we did.
Thank you so much. That's always massively appreciated. Across all social media platforms, there's always a way to link somebody to us, to link somebody to the free ebook that Paul lovingly crafted from his lovely art and his lovely brain. There's always a way to link people into us, isn't there?
I think the key thing is reaching out to people with genuine help. I'm not being bitchy here, and I'm not going to mention any names. I'm totally not. But a vegan YouTuber just before Christmas who had 7 or 8 videos, or quite a new channel. People were asking in vegan groups, "I'm planning on doing Veganuary. Where can I find help?" And this vegan YouTuber was saying, "Oh, my channel will really help you." And I thought, really? With 7 vlogs? Like, if somebody says to me, "I'm planning on going completely whole food plant-based, where do I go?" Don't come to us.
Yeah.
Even though he's got 10 times the subscribers we have, hence her before, Simnut Nutrition and Jill at the oil-free whole food, the oil-free whole food plant-based cooking show, because that's what it's about, helping people, not yourself.
Yes. Yeah. That's really important.
I wouldn't recommend our channel or our ebook if I didn't think they were going to really help people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well said, babes. Oh, Lauren says, "Oh, this is amazing, Paul."
Wow.
Lauren says, "You have inspired us to create a neighbourhood garden. We are in the works on planning. Thank you."
Oh, that is amazing.
That's so cool. Brilliant.
Right, do you want to try a piece of bacon?
Yeah.
From us. So this is just the tempeh bacon. I've kept it a bit thicker, so it's not crispy, although it's got crispy edges.
Yeah.
But there's still some chew to it.
Rather than it just being a brittle bit of summer.
Oh, that's so good. Isn't it, though?
On bread?
That on a sandwich, or crumbled into a salad.
Yeah.
It's packed with flavour, bacony flavour. And because it's got that crisp, because it's thin, amazing.
That's really nice. And the liquid smoke's not too much, not too
No.
overpowering. Tammy, thank you so much for the super chat. Genuinely greatly appreciated. For the allotment, thank you. Been enjoying watching the vlogs and seeing the excitement you two have when you talk about what you want to do with it. Yeah, it's a lot of excitement at the moment. It is. It's a lot of excitement. And we're also very aware that we don't really know what happened with the plot prior to us taking it on. There's a lot of unknowns and there's a lot of unpredictable potential outcomes over the next few months. So, but it's all part of the adventure, isn't it? That was gorgeous.
That's really good, isn't it? Thank you for the maple syrup, because it has made a difference. It's added that sweet smoky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's great.
Beautiful. And all the ribs are done.
Amazing. So we're going to try them as well shortly. Yeah. So we can figure out the sauce. Which sauce is the best? Deneen said she could hear the crunch of the bacon. Yeah. Really good stuff.
So, homemade sauce.
Oh, Helen, thank you so much for the super chat. Off to eat my mung bean curry now.
Whoa!
Nice. Well, like Paul said before, Helen, thank you for the super chat, but also don't forget the offer is there. If you want to come on, talk about your vegan journey.
I want to do a.
Mhm.
I actually really want to do a chat with you, Helen, because your art is incredible and it's always vegan related, and more people need to see it. So here's the ribs. So we've got the homemade sauce at the front, the standard Sainsbury's barbecue sauce there, and the Korean nearest to you guys, which is that one. I'm happy to, well, obviously, let's just try one of each, because these will do for your lunches at work with rice and
Yeah, totally.
stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you going to just chop them in half then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, so goodbye, Helen. Enjoy the rest of your day. 181 thumbs up and 214 in the house. It's getting close. It's getting close.
There we go.
Belinda says, I don't have an air fryer. How else can I cook it?
Excuse me. Just in the oven like I did the bacon. The only reason I used the air fryer was because I already had stuff in the oven. But just in the oven.
There you go. Yeah. Thank you, Mitch. Loving your gardening vlogs. Fantastic. Smiley face.
Amazing.
Right, so
so this is the homemade sauce one. Here.
Just so people can see. Right, so homemade sauce first.
Yeah.
Okay. This one here. Yeah. I'm just going to eat the full thing, I think.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is I could handle more sauce.
I didn't want to put too much in the air fryer. But if you were doing them in the oven, you could put the sauce on both sides and flip it halfway through the cooking time. This is just a quick. Today really is more about how to use tempeh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I suppose the other thing is like tofu. If you really wanted to go all out, you could marinate this overnight in the fridge or whatever, and then cook it the day after, and it's going to double or quadruple its.
Absolutely good. It was a nice sauce.
It was nice. Yeah. It's not massive.
Let's try this one, which is £1.20. There's two of these, by the way. There's spicy and smoky, and sweet and smoky.
Yes.
So this one is the hotter of the two. Two chilies on the back there. Let's see if that's if that is indeed correct.
Thank you for joining us, Joy. Somebody else from North Carolina. Oh no, it's California before. Sorry. We have so many people from all over the place in these live streams. It's wonderful. I love it.
That one's just looked a bit off the bottle. So this is the standard £1.20 barbecue sauce.
Okay. That's not bad. It's sweeter. Straight away, it's sweeter, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's made me think that in the one I made, I should have put some chili.
Maybe. You live and learn. That's what we're here for.
But it's nice.
It is for £1.20.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, that.
We're telling you about these in case you can't be bothered making. And, you know, you don't have to be bothered. It doesn't make you a better vegan making everything from scratch, even though some of them would like to say so.
That's good.
It's £1.20.
And just a very, very subtle amount of heat coming through. Coming through just on the back end. But reasonably smoky, but not massively. Sweeter than the homemade one.
Yeah.
And a little bit hotter.
And the Korean one, I've already licked a bit off the bottle. And it's very 5 spicy. It's very Chinese 5 spice.
Sorry, I'm just getting distracted with the comments. Thank you for the thumbs up, people. Thank you.
Lindsay says, the YouTube algorithm has brought me in from Harlem, New York City. Loving your channel so far. Especially love seeing the different products
folks find from different countries' grocery stores.
I do.
Oh, Lindsay, thank you. You see what happens? See, we're not fibbing when we say about the thumbs up. You thumbs up on the channel, you get the thumbs up to 233, so it matches the amount of people in the house. And then people in New York City find us out of nowhere. Thank you for joining us. Seriously.
This
Right.
is the Korean one. Immediately get that Chinese 5 spicy flavour.
It's just coming through now.
That I put in my veg the other night.
Yeah.
Good.
It's my least favourite of the three. That's really surprised me, to be honest. This one has really surprised me. For £1.20, and you get a load in there. I mean, that's 500 grams. That'll last a while, that.
Cost effective.
Yeah. Really, really nice. It's a close call. I think the homemade one was the best. I think the homemade one would surpass this one massively, with a little bit more heat in it.
Definitely.
But that's all.
Yeah.
The homemade one definitely still stands out as being a bit more complex.
I agree with you, and it's not just because I made it, it's because it's just, it taste better. One other thing you can do with tempeh, by the way, you can just cut it up in pieces and chuck it in stir fry.
Yeah.
But you can marinate it first in whatever flavours you like. So it's worth doing. It's a really good way to eat I can't say it, fermented food that tastes great, and then you're getting the benefits of that, you know.
Mike UK is so right. Nice price to weight ratio there, Jason. Yes, I think Mike asked before about ZZ's pizza delivery. We've not had one for ages, have we? But I think Mike was asking if we knew what days it was. But I suppose it's different days in different areas, isn't it? The ZZ's deliveries.
Oh, thank you, Lauren.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Flanny. We loved Jason's Stranded Deep mini-movie with Paul's wonderful Mr. Kipling-esque narration. Oh, thank you, Flanny. It was a labour of love. It was a pleasure to make it. And genuinely, I said this to Paul the other night, I honestly thought it'd get between like 500 and 800 views. I'm so chuffed with the response, and so chuffed that so many of you on the channel have enjoyed it. So thank you for all the kind words on that one, because it took a long time.
It's a sweet thing. Denkono. I don't know if you want to, if you look in our community tab, you'll see the start of our Whitmit campaign, #Whitmit. Why is there milk in this? That's not the crux of the campaign. It's about holding superstores to account. Why are you adding certain ingredients that come from animals into products that don't need them? And why don't you have more vegan products? The full body of the email that I sent to all the UK supermarkets is there. Cut, copy and paste, drag the bits you want, ignore the bits you don't. Write to your local Aldi and say, why don't we have? See, this is the thing. We have a lot of power as consumers. All of us.
If enough of us group together.
They want our money.
Mm-hmm.
They want our money when all said and done. And so we want products on which to spend our money. It's pretty simple.
It's how consumerism
You want my
works.
money. I want products on which to spend my money.
Yeah.
Give me products. You'll get my money.
If all else fails as well, because we've had a lot of Americans comment on what is frankly a really poor effort from Aldi in America, in numerous areas. If all else fails, just write to them, or get on social media and embarrass them into making a change. Reference England. Reference Aldi in England are smashing veganism out of the park. Why are America so far behind? Pull your socks up, Aldi in America, and let's get it sorted. Embarrass them into making the changes. Yeah.
#Whitmit.
#Whitmit. Definitely. This has been nice today. You've shown what can be done very simply and easily. with tempeh. And I think some people are a bit fearful of tempeh in the same way that people are a bit fearful of tofu sometimes. So well done, babes. Nice one.
Well, it's an easy way to make some bacon for sandwiches or salads or whatever. Make some ribs that later in the week, when I do something with rice and veg one night, which I undoubtedly will, I'll throw some in a glass Tupperware with them for Jason to take to work, and you'll have a nice lunch.
Oh, the lunches are getting interesting at the moment because whenever I bring something home cooked, I always thoroughly enjoy it. But of course, as some of you may know, if you watch our meals update vlogs, there are occasionally Jason's lunches now popping in the mix. And giving me a chance to review some stuff that we probably wouldn't have got to under normal circumstances.
Well, we've kind of, because he did 1 or 2 and people were saying, love Jason doing those lunch segments. We were just like, right, well, if people are finding them helpful, let's do a couple more, because you would rather take home-cooked food, wouldn't you?
Generally, yeah, although the Wicked pot meals absolutely blew me away. I will praise them and recommend them.
They're only $1.50
from now on. Yeah, they're like a gourmet pot noodle. Yeah, really good stuff. Definitely. I think Siobhan's heading off. Thank you. Off to do a walk
with Katie. Have a great afternoon, everyone. You too, my love.
Yes, indeed. Ah, nice one. Denkona. I will check them out and check that out and request them. I usually shop at TJ's though. Also, I have a YT impersonator who is spreading homophobic and anti-vegan harassment. FYI, that isn't me. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Denkona. Who else? Someone else has had the Wicked. Yes, Marina. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. I was really surprised by the Wicked pot meals. They're brilliant. And yes, Kelly, thank you. Glad you're enjoying them.
Jessica, darling, did you pay attention to what we said just about 3 minutes ago about how Jason will be doing those segments regularly now?
Oh, there's so much to come, so much on the way.
I know, it just always confuses me when we say, we're going to do this in the future, lots more of this, and then people say, I would love to see more of that thing. And we're like, we just said we're going to do it.
We just said it.
We just said
Please
listen.
And Joan, yeah, tried some of the Wicked noodles on Jason's recommendation. Absolutely amazing. It's good stuff. It really is. It's good stuff. Isn't that what we all want, though? You just want to pay for something, and it's going to be quick and simple and taste really, really nice. And Wicked have done it with those pot meals. Brilliant.
Yeah, you got one last night, didn't you? From the £2.50 one. Is it? The £2.75, but normally £3 from Sainsbury's.
Yeah, the lazy vegan meals. Yeah.
You got the Thai green curry one today, didn't you?
Yes. So with the lazy vegan meals from Sainsbury's, and I think you can probably get them in other places, but we've seen them in Sainsbury's. The last one I tried was the Mexican one, and it was very nice.
And then today we saw the one he's bought for next week, which is Thai green curry one. But then there's a tandoori one as well.
Yeah,
there was a tandoori one.
There's lots to try.
I mean,
you know what?
They're about £3, but you know, you spend that on a meal deal, and these are like big packets with a lot of stuff in.
This one's coming up soon because it's been in the cupboard a while. I didn't even notice, and I should have noticed when we bought this one. I've already tried one of these, but a different flavour. Randang curry veg pot, mushroom and broccoli. Mushroom. I'm going to try it, though. I'm going to try it. I'm going to brave it.
He came up with an idea for a vlog before, actually. He said, look, as I don't like mushrooms, why don't we do a vlog where you do mushrooms like 5 different ways and see if I can get past this, because it will make for entertaining viewing. I was like, oh, yeah. You want to do that, do you? All right, love.
I just think it'd make for an interesting vlog, and I think people would find it interesting as well.
Hi guys, made the black bean and pineapple stew this week. Absolutely amazing. How long will it keep on fridge when made? Would love more recipe videos. Just for reference, by the way, I do say in that recipe vlog very clearly it's not my recipe. That's from Hench Herbivores Cookbook. All we did was add more chilli to it because
we're chilli heads.
Hench is a pussy when it comes to chilli. It might be a big bush.
How do you know?
I know it.
How do you know?
Because you don't have much.
That's a sweeping accusation about our lovely friend Hench Herbivore.
Yeah. It's a bad take. Yeah, we just added more chili to it, but it's from their cookbook, which is bloody awesome.
How long?
And of course, it's whole food plant based.
Yeah.
The entire cookbook, very good.
It lasts ages in the fridge, especially in our glass pots things.
It lasted over a week last time we made it. It was about 8 days, but it was firmly sealed in one of the glass Tupperwares. But it was fine. The courgettes have got a little bit softer, but it was fine. It's a delicious stew, isn't it? Beautiful.
Yeah.
We have it with rice, don't we?
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit excited because there's 215 thumbs up and 236 people in the house. So we're very close to balance, leveling the scales.
Can we make that match? All you have to do is close the chat for a second, like the video, open the chat again, it'll all still be there.
Leanne,
thank you, you three that just did it straight away.
Thank you.
Thank you,
thank
you
you,
five.
Thank you. We're getting there. We're going to get it. We're going to break it. We're going to do it. Leanne says, are the glass Tupperwares on your affiliate link?
No. I made one for somebody because they asked me. But I should put them in my store, shouldn't I? I will, straight after this. I'll put them in my store. Oh, they are good.
Angharad's Life.
They're amazing.
We are hoping to send some Whitmit emails this week.
Amazing.
Brilliant stuff.
Oh, let me do my usual thing.
Oh, yeah. A couple of shares.
Yeah.
228 thumbs up.
So let's get Braingirl first.
So what Paul's doing right now, just in case you was wondering, and he's just getting a couple of YouTube links to share in the chat window in case some of you might like to check them out.
Yeah, you should definitely check out Braingirl. She's one of our best buds in Ireland. Helped us incredibly with our gardening last year.
One day we're going to visit Braingirl in Ireland.
So that's Braingirl. And Angharad's Life is one of the youngest and most inspirational YouTubers, vegan YouTubers, who does loads and loads of recipes, along with Mum Linda, and that is Angharad's Life link.
Oh, Lauren, we can't wait till all this schmarona's done with.
So please give them both a sub. And just because I haven't for a while.
Who now?
Hey, you don't be asking me
Who
questions.
now?
I'm going to do the vegan queens because a lot of people still don't know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The vegan queens are folk you might know very well. Gemini's very close to me. Very close to me.
Wink, wink.
And my asthma, the other vegan queen, that's their link, is very, very close to our friend Stuart, who has a lovely book channel.
It's not typing now.
Oh, it's because it's just been weird.
Yes, Stuart has a fabulous book channel where he chats all about books and reads and things.
Books and kooks. And this.
So yeah,
Stuart's channel.
A few lovely little shout outs there for what are lovely, lovely channels and people. Yeah, nice. Elizabeth, another one. Love the allotment video.
Now we have more likes than viewers. Yay! Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Puts my brain in peace when I see that it's nice. Thank you so much, everyone. That's amazing. And as we proved before, new people coming into the chat. New people.
Oh, hey, Star Cradle. I've not seen you for a while, my darling.
Hello.
Star Cradle has one of the most epic and gorgeous borderline 80s jewellery collections I've ever seen in my life. She shares pictures sometimes on Facebook. Oh, yeah, she's got some lovely necklaces. Nice.
Yes, as I was saying before, the thumbs up and the likes do work because live, as we've been on this afternoon, people have discovered the channel and they've never seen us before. So
Joanna, thank you very, very much indeed. And we shall continue with the channel. It's taken us a long time to find our footing on YouTube, but because we've put, I don't know if many of you have realised, but we do vlog almost daily.
Mm-hmm.
And it does take a lot of work, but it's work we both enjoy.
Big time. Yeah.
You know, and the comments that we get on our vlogs make it very clear to us that what we do has a positive impact, that we help people with our shopping vlogs, that we just help people feel like they're not alone when they are, and that is so massively important to us. And the fact that we've literally helped thousands of people on their vegan journey now. How many animals has that saved? I'm not saying it's all down to what I'm saying.
No, it's
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with being proud of that.
Yeah, owning
You know
that,
what I mean?
acknowledging it, being aware of it. We've said throughout the entire journey on this channel, we're never going to change. Do you know what I mean? The way that we do things, the way that we talk, we're always down to earth. We're always pretty open books and pretty genuine people. And we kind of pride ourselves on that. I don't think it's, I was going to say, I think it's a northern thing. I don't think it is. I think it's just a decent human thing, isn't it? Although it is perhaps a bit of a northern thing, the down-to-earth aspect.
But it's been a Paul and Jason thing ever since we've kind of been together, whether we were vegetarian, now we're vegan, and we've just always been. A lot of people don't know of the stuff that we do and have done outside of YouTube, but we've basically run 3 non-profit organisations over the last 2 decades. For large periods of time, a cycle club, a music, drama and arts company, and well, community group. Really. And national touring theatre company tackling homophobia. None of them were big profit makers. The only thing that we actually got paid for was the theatre show, because you know you kind of have to. But we even kept that at a bare minimum. We're very much giving people, and we still get flack because some people are like, "Whoa, look at you." And we're like, "No, look at you, love.
We're doing our best.
Go away. Look at yourself.
Look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror." Denkono says, I'm not quite sure how to take this, but then this is Denkono, so I'm kind of used to it. Can please get a link to Paul's shirt? I want to give it as a gift to a nerdy hippie friend.
And they would love this. I got it off the Wish app quite a while ago.
It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you'd have to just search for. I just think I put in like graphic tops or graphic t-shirts, graphic shirts, colourful graphic shirts. Then that's what I would usually search for when I'm looking for stuff like this. But it is quite nerdy and hippie. I love it.
Interesting question from Aljack79. Was going to buy teriyaki tofu yesterday, but went for smoked. It's so nice. What's teriyaki tofu like, and what's best to do with it? Thanks. Have we had it?
Yes, we have. Teriyaki it tastes like teriyaki sauce. It's got a slight sweetness to it, but it's gorgeous. You could do anything you wanted with it. Cut it up in chunks, chuck it in a stir fry, fry it up so it's all crispy. Do it in the air fryer so it's all crispy, and top a salad with it. You know, slice it thinly, fry it that way, and have it on sandwiches. Whatever you want.
Krista is new here. Thank you for being here, Krista. Where are you from? We are a few miles out of Manchester. That's usually the way that I describe it on this channel, because there's so many people from all over this glorious planet that come and visit us particularly on our lives. So most people are familiar with Manchester, UK. So just to keep it simple, we're a few miles out of Manchester, one of the greatest cities in the world.
I love birds. Is that how you guys pronounce books?
Books.
No, it's that's a Stuart thing. So whenever we talk about his channel, he says books quite a lot.
Yeah. So an appropriate time to slowly start to wrap things up and do what we always do and what we've been doing throughout, which is just generally answering questions that anyone might have. Oh, Doesn't it move fast
It
sometimes?
does move fast sometimes.
Cat.
Any plans for more radio slots?
Oh, is that Will and
Oh,
Chris?
you.
Will
Him.
and Chris, any plans for more radio slots?
Or us both.
It's kind of difficult at the
We haven't
moment,
done
isn't it?
radio for ages. I was a volunteer for radio for over 9 years.
Yeah.
I used to do weekly, then it changed to fortnightly on a show called The Exchange. Then we started doing a vegan corner
Yeah.
with Tameside Radio, and that fizzled out really quickly.
Well, I think there's been a lot going on over the last year.
It's been a funny year.
It's impacted at every
Everything.
level. So, like, local radio isn't operating the way it would normally. And that's with my work hat on and with my work hat off. So I'm kind of aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult at the moment. The best that a lot of them can do is kind of like interviews over the phone, which is awkward and difficult sometimes. Kat says, thank you guys. You have helped so much with informing people on veganism, kindness, and for me, following you two has really helped with my mental health and diet. Really love your videos.
Vlogging helps my mental health like you wouldn't believe.
Thanks, Kat. That's lovely.
I can sync very quickly. This prevents that very much.
Yes, definitely. Oh, that's nice, Tracy. Yes, Paul, I think, put it out in the Cosmos a few weeks ago. Was talking about becoming full-time YouTubers. That would be awesome.
We pretty much work on that principle now. I mean, if you look in our uploads list, since the beginning of December, I think there's been 3 days we haven't uploaded a vlog.
Yeah.
We vlog a lot.
We do, don't we? Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, Will and Chris thinks it was the Tameside videos.
Oh yeah,
we saw.
Yeah. And they were really nice. And Scott is such a lovely guy. In fact, I've not touched base with Scott for a long time, and having mentioned this and him just coming into my head, I'm gonna touch base with Scott next week and see how he's doing, because it's been months. I don't even think Scott's at Tameside Radio anymore.
Is he?
I don't think he's there anymore. No. I could be wrong, so anybody, please don't come down on me like a ton of bricks, or
don't come for me.
Don't misquote me, but I'm kind of thinking
that was coming for you. I'd come to your room and then cut your fucking wigs up. Sorry, don't blame me. That's a Bianca Del Rio quote.
This is a family channel.
I know.
Dropping the F-bomb like that out of nowhere.
Oh, it's been on EastEnders. Nobody cares.
An hour and 17 minutes in, and the F-bomb comes out of nowhere. Sam's Vegan Eats. Paul, will you be cooking us up a feast for the vegan campout? We want to try them. Your lush creations. Who knows? I don't think we did a lot of cooking last time when we went to vegan campout, did we?
No, because there's that many amazing food trucks there. It's like we took food. We were like, right, we'll have curry chickpeas on this day with this, and then we were like, have you seen all them food trucks? They were like 40, 30.
Oh, it was incredible. It was incredible.
Pizzas, burgers, hot dogs, smoothies, fruit, cakes.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff. We were just like, I think we might be trying all these things.
Yeah.
I mean, as YouTubers, it's our job.
Hey, for anybody
to review them.
It really is. It really is. And you know what? We did a great job of it, if I do say so myself. It was a glorious time had, and I so hope that the world is back to normal so that Vegan Campout 2021 can actually happen. I'm cautiously optimistic. Naomi, interesting question. Are you planning to do more gaming content? I think it'll make an appearance now and again. It's never going to become a significant part of the channel because we don't want to dilute what we do, really, do we?
No, but like we've always said as well, we don't just want to be vegans.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because the channel is it's called Those Vegan Guys Who Happen to Be Paul and Jason. So it's about Paul and Jason, really. It's just that we happen to love food and love recipes and talking about veganism a lot. But you should be really proud of that little film. You on it, guys, you don't know how many hours he put into it. Not just the editing of it, but the gathering of the music for it and the searching for the music for it and the writing of it. He wrote the script. I just read it. I added one line. Oh yes, there was a gyrocopter.
No, it was, oh yes, I had a gyrocopter. It was brilliant. Yeah, I think it's, I said this before, one of the things that I'm very conscious of, and I think we're very conscious of on the channel, is that we've got our mainstay stuff that's really important to us and really important to you all, because you tell us, and that's wonderful. But also sometimes I like to flex my creativity muscle, and sometimes I also like to flex my editing muscle, because our supermarket vlogs, I mean, I can get them edited pretty quickly nowadays because we've done a lot of them. But sometimes I like a challenge. I like to edit something a little bit different. And that Stranded Vegan was really quite challenging to edit, and it was quite challenging to get the sound production and the music editing and score to fit with the footage.
That's why you spent so much time on it.
Yeah,
That's why you did a great job of it.
Anywho, there you go.
Have you watched any good horror films lately?
Oh, from Victoria, yes.
We're very upset about this, Victoria, to be honest with you.
Don't even get me started.
Because we are big horror fans. It's probably, it's in our top 3 genres.
Horror, sci-fi, horror, sci-fi.
Yeah. So no. we've been looking and waiting for. We're watching some random stuff at the moment.
Yeah,
we've
got a few series on the go. We have watched a couple of films. We could touch on that before we finish.
We've watched 2 films recently which were outstanding, but couldn't be further from horror. One of them is called Penguin Bloom.
Yes.
With what's he called? Anthony.
Oh, Rick out of The Walking Dead. Carl.
And I always forget her name. I got it and all the other night.
You did. It's gone out of my head as well. Penguin Bloom is the film. It's fantastic, based on a true story, and it's absolutely fabulous.
It's beautiful.
It's well worth a watch.
Beautiful. It's such a good film. Naomi Watts. That's her. I love her. Never seen her in a bad thing yet. Never. She's amazing. And then we watched The News of the World with Tom Hanks.
It's just called News of the World.
Is it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If you like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you so much, Viola.
Zviola. Yes. Thank you so much for the super chat, and for the kind words as well, and for being here. Imran. No, have you seen Project Power on Netflix? Superheroes in pill form. Very surprising. Interesting. Yeah. There's all sorts. We've got a couple of series on the go at the moment as well. We're currently working our way through the 2nd series of Virgin River, which has proven to be really, really good series.
It's a kitchen sink drama.
It's a kitchen sink drama. Lovely music, lots of interesting character arcs,
and lots of twists and turns as well, which you're like, oh, I'm not expecting that in a series like this.
Yeah,
but it's good.
What's that one we started watching the other night? It's only 6 episodes about the fairies. The Minx. No.
The
Winx saga.
But what's the first bit called? Fate.
I don't know if it's Fate. You might be right. You've got a better memory than me. But yeah, the Winx saga.
Winx, as in W-I-N-X. It's very good. We thought it might be a really kind of teeny boppy series because it's full of hot teens.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the acting level is very, very good.
Netflix original.
And it's British.
Predominantly British cast, British production.
Very good.
Really good writing. Good, what you said the other night as well, actually. There's a good humour level in there.
Yeah.
It's not teeny.
No.
It leans towards a teenage crowd, but as an adult, you can sit and watch it and enjoy it. I think so anyway.
Yeah.
And actually, there's some pretty horrible stuff in it and some pretty brutal stuff in it as well. For considering it's a 15 certificate.
Lindsay's a bit of a sci-fi nerd as well.
Oh yeah.
So any space scrubbers? No, what's it called?
Sweepers.
Space sweepers. If you don't mind a film with subtitles.
Some subtitles.
It's very interesting because it's multilingual.
Mm-hmm.
It's got German actors, Korean, I think Chinese, French, English, American, such a varied cast. So when subtitles are needed. They're on the screen. Otherwise, people are speaking English. It was just a really good film. It was Korean. Korean films are knocking it out of the park of late.
Yeah.
What was that series we watched? Sweet Home.
Yeah.
The zombie series.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
So good. So good. Yeah. Marina, thank you. I hope we've not missed you leaving and you get to hear this, but thank you for being here and do come back, please.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Non-food related question from Intentionally Kimberly. Definitely a question in your direction. Any tips on doing eyebrows when they are barely there?
Well, all I do, look at mine.
Similar situation.
I've overplucked them over the years. I did a live video doing my makeup last week, and I talked about my eyebrows in that because what I do, because I wear a full eye of eyeshadow, the middle colour, because I have a light, a middle, and a dark. Well, I have a light, middle, and two dark. Let's say I'm wearing purple. I'll have a white, a light purple, a dark purple, and a black. So the light purple is what I put in here, and it forms the first part of my eyebrow. And then I just fill in the rest with a bit of pencil. I go for a very thin 80s eyebrow myself for Gemini. She won't have it any other way. Tried with her.
Victoria said I've gone just back up a little bit because there's a few people that have made some recommendations for the community and for us as well. Victoria,
they've actually changed their name officially to Victoria.
That's so cute. Love that, guys. Love that. We watched The White Tiger this week. Absolutely brilliant. I have heard good things about that. Yeah. Leanne watched the film Spontaneous on Friday. It was brilliant, about teenagers spontaneously combusting. Horror-ish and quirky.
Do you know, that terrifies me, Leanne?
Scary.
Yeah. SHC absolutely terrifies me. Andrew, I've read a lot about it. And I've seen some of the horrible pictures as well.
Where it's just like a foot left.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones.
Yeah, I remember that. It scarred me.
It's in front of a fireplace. There's a walking frame and a leg left.
Everything else is gone.
This woman has been burned to ash, but nothing else in the house is touched.
Scary. Scary.
That weirds me out now.
Conroy says Kingdom, a Korean zombie horror series, and Dark and German sci-fi Netflix series. Best things I've watched in a while.
I think we've seen Kingdom. Is Kingdom the one? Oh no, it's what was the other one we watched with the guy who's in the apartment on his own, and then the girl is in the apartment across. That was Korean as well, and it was a zombie one.
Yeah. I don't know if that was Kingdom or not. I can't remember. We've watched so many great Korean...
We've watched a lot of Korean stuff.
Horror sci-fi.
Like we said, they're knocking it out of the park in Korea. So if you don't mind reading subtitles, check out some Korean horror and sci-fi.
Defo.
Well worth it.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Denkono makes an interesting recommendation. Check out Promised Neverland. It's a horror anime that is tastefully made... at least season 1, with very strong vegan message. Promised Neverland. Nice one, Denkono. Cheers for that.
Oh, bye, Marina. Take care, my darling.
I've said that before.
Oh,
I scroll back up to see some of the movie recommendations. It's fine. There's no harm in saying it twice. Okay, we're getting back now.
She was, Joan. Naomi Watts was in the American remake of The Ring. I think that was the first thing I saw her in. She was amazing. Then I saw her in, can't remember the name of the film, but the one about the tsunami with Ewan McGregor.
Yes. Oh, she's amazing in that as well.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah. Great film.
So then we were very eager to watch Penguin Bloom because her and him, great actors.
Carl!
But it's a true story as well, and it's beautiful.
And the bird in the film is phenomenal. I mean, we know birds are incredibly intelligent. Obviously, magpies, ravens, that ilk, hugely intelligent. Have you seen the footage of like ravens and crows using tools? It's pretty impressive.
Oh, Leanne, have you seen it then, the Winx saga?
Clearly.
Isn't it good? We've
got 2 episodes left.
2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Why is everybody in it so gorgeous? Why is everyone? Because I'm not being rude here now. As a general rule, not all people who can act really well are also what would be classed as classically gorgeous.
Or like model.
Even though gorgeous is a very broad term.
Yeah, I get you.
But do you know what I mean?
I get you.
But they're all Instagram gorgeous and really good actors. So well cast.
English cast, what can I say? You've not let the side down any way at all. And Victoria say, oh, and don't bother with the vanished 2 hours of utter horse beep. You'll never get back. Thank you.
Shit.
I know.
I know. Right, we shall we start bringing this to a close so we can get on with that. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything.
If there's any really good questions before we wrap up, yes. I don't think so. Let me just do that. Yeah, I think we're good. Jessica's heading off as well. Naturally Libby.
Heading off. Well,
Great live, guys. Got to go.
We're all heading off now. I hope you found something helpful in this video today, whether it be it's piqued your curiosity about tempeh or made you more likely to try it. And hopefully we've inspired you with a quick homemade barbecue sauce as well, which you can just whack in it, because that's what it's all about for us. It's all about easy things, not a million ingredients, just some store cupboard stuff whacked in a bowl, painted on somewhere, whacked in the oven, and then in us faces.
We've got time to answer two quick questions before we wrap up.
Yeah.
So, Muddy Paws, thank you so much. Thank you. Bless. Kelly, Leanne, you're going to have to ask again. So Leanne wants us to answer her beans question. She's desperate.
Wait, and ask it again.
And
Leanne.
Whilst Leanne's asking that question again, David wants to know, where will he find our Tuno recipe? You could just type it in on YouTube on our channel.
Yeah, you can't do it on your phone. If you're ever searching for anything we've done, just like on your phone on YouTube, you have to put those vegan guys first. So those vegan guys Tuno, and the video will come up straight away. If you're on our channel on a desktop, you can actually just use the search function and just type in Tuno and it'll come up. But if you do it on a phone, it'll search all of YouTube. But that's fine. You might find a better video than ours.
You might just do that, and that's fine as well. Last question from Leanne, one of our wonderful moderators. Question: how do I cook dried black beans in the Instant Pot?
Where she said that? One of our group members on Facebook shared this with me a couple of months ago. Instant pot cooking times for dried beans, and I've kept it in my phone, and it's a gold mine, and I still reference it every time. Black beans, if soaked 4 to 6 minutes, from dried 20 to 25 minutes in your Instant Pot.
There you go. There you go.
I would err more on the side of 20 minutes if they're not soaked. Just because 25, because they stay in there until the thing goes down and you can take the lid off. You know, they're still getting some kind of cooking time. So if you want a little bit of firmness, 20 minutes.
Yes. Can you WhatsApp it to Leanne?
Yes, I will do. I'll do it right now, in fact.
Job's a good one.
I'll show you.
So we will wrap up for this afternoon. It's been absolutely fabulous. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your comments, your super chats. Thanks to our patrons, our channel members, all you wonderful people that make it possible for us to carry on doing this content, and most importantly, help us to carry on putting out content at the pace and regularity that we do it. Because it all helps. All your comments, your shares, all the connections that are made, it all helps the channel, helps us, helps get the down-to-earth vegan message out there as far and as wide as possible. It's been lovely.
And don't be scared of tempeh, guys. Honestly, you can make that crispy bacon with it for sandwiches or to crumble in salads or whatever. It's dead easy to do. It's cheap. And it's a really good food for you. So, yeah, get it down your neck.
I'll say one last thing before we wrap up. Leanne, watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, please.
If you don't watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I'm going to think differently about you, Mrs. Khan.
I'll come down to Wales and I'll wee on your allotment beds.
I'll come down to Wales and just point at you in the street with wide eyes. Wearing a Be Excellent to Yourselves and Each Other t-shirt.
Right. Let's call it a day. You've all been awesome. Thank you.
Vegan Something was the person that recommended Hume to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great place to go. We're going back next week to get a load of bushes.
Leanne says, come and point at us. We'll bring you a cuppa. Thank you all. Because obviously, if you weren't all here, this would be a very lonely experience. So, you know, these live streams are brilliant, but they're made brilliant by the fact that we've got a load of people in the house. You interact, you help each other out, you ask really interesting questions, and you nearly always, 99% of the time, make sure that the thumbs up balance or goes beyond the amount of people in the house. And for that, I am always eternally grateful.
We're both that. I love you, Mr. Bromley.
Love you.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other.
Bye,
Bye, loves.
Bye.
Bye, loves.